Okay, now look at question number 2. The statement is, in a bookstore, 60 identical books occupy a length of 1.5 meter on a shelf. Okay, 60 identical books occupied a length of 1.5 meter on a shelf. In part 1, find the length occupied by 50 such books on a shelf. We are going to find out the length occupied. Okay, first we have to see that which thing is directly proportional to the other. So the number of books is directly proportional to the length occupied by the books. Okay, so 60 books occupy a length of 1.5 meters. It's given in the statement. And then we will find that how much one book occupy a length. So one book occupy a length of 1.5 divided by 60. And then 50 books occupy a length of 1.5 divided by 60 multiplied by 50. And then we get 1.25 meters. Okay, so 1.25 meters length is occupied by 50 such books. Now in part 2, the number of such books needed to completely occupy a shelf that is 80 centimeter long. Now we are going to find out the number of books. So the length occupied by the books is directly proportional to the number of books. And in part 2, the length is given as 80 centimeter. Okay, so in part 2, for solving part 2, first we have to convert 1.5 meters into centimeters. Okay, because the length is given in part 2 is in centimeters, so that's why we keep the same units by for using direct proportion. So 1.5 meters is equal to 1.5 multiplied by 100, and then we get 150 centimeter. Now 150 centimeter is the length occupied by 60 books. Then 1 centimeter is the length occupied by 60 divided by 150. And then 80 centimeter is the length occupied by 60 divided by 150 multiplied by 80. And then we get 32 books. Okay. So 32 books take a space of occupy a shelf that is 80 centimeter long. This is question number 2 of exercise 1A.